So we've talked about this a little bit this week. Jack Conklin tweeted out that he is healthy and ready to go, that he is back and is ready to go for the season. You wrote an article that they should make him the swing tackle. Take us through that article.
It's been a little bit of time since he's played left tackle, but if you remember, that is what his position in college. He was a left tackle at Michigan State. Like my co-host Casey Kinnaman likes to point out, he just so happened to get drafted by a team that had a young guy named Taylor Lewan, so he wasn't really going to go over there and play left tackle. And in his first year, he switches over to right tackle and he becomes an All-Pro as a rookie. So he hasn't really played left tackle since then. So I know maybe there's some worry that he can adjust back to that. But if you're thinking about your number 3 tackle who can play left side and right side, if that guy is Jack Conklin, I feel like you got to feel pretty good about that. Like he's he will turn 30 years old just before the season starts. In August, he'll be 30 years old. If he's healthy, and there's some big ifs there, because this is a guy that kind of predicates his game on his athleticism, his ability to move. He's not necessarily a big, nasty mauler type. So you do have some concerns about a couple of back-to-back knee injuries. He had a knee injury while he was with Tennessee as well. So some of those things you kind of worry about, but he's had a long time, to recoup here. You're talking about the injury happening in the first game of the season. So I don't want to see James Hudson as your swing tackle this year. I think I've seen enough of that experiment, and a guy that's an all-pro at right tackle. And then, if things go bad for Jed at left and they slide him over there and he kind of fills right back in, I just think that he's got the skill set. He's got the experience to play on both sides. You would probably want to see how he's doing in training camp on the left side, so see if he still feels good about that over there. But I just think you put yourself in a great position if Conklin is your number 3 guy that can play both sides. And you don't want to stunt the growth of DeJuan Jones, so you don't really want to put him back on the bench. I don't overly love that idea. And of the 3 tackles, he seems to be the healthiest. He's the only one we've seen in OTAs and minicamp. So I think everything put together, take some pressure off Conklin. Don't try to rush him back there to be a starter. Let him kind of be that number 3, really nice veteran leadership that can play on both sides, and just kind of put yourself in a really good position depth-wise at one of the most important positions on offense.